Hey there friends, it is me, HLModTech, and I'm back with part 2 of our RollerCoaster Tycoon training. If you completed and succeeded while using Force Frontiers, then you can move on to the one that they open up for you called Bumbly Beach. So my friends, let's get crackin'! To launch Bumbly Beach, simply click on the little lighthouse. If you're using the good old games version, this will be at the very top, but if you're playing it here with me, you'll have to slide down and you'll have to find Bumbly Beach. If your Bumbly Beach is not white, that means you did not win the first scenario, and that's why it's not enabled. But of course, if you have completed it, then you'll be able to simply click on Bumbly Beach to launch it. Notice it has a different objective. You've already got some of your park built and it's running, and by the end of year 2, you need 750 guests and a park rating of at least 600. It opens ready to roll, and you need to just pick a price. I'm going to change mine to $17 because I've already got a coaster. That coaster does break down though, so let's start by hiring some mechanics. I'm going to put one mechanic on this side, and then I'm going to bring this up here so it's easier for us to see what I'm saying. I want this dude to only work on the right side of my park. That way it kind of differentiates because this park is quite large. I'm going to zoom out so you can see how far it stretches. I'm also going to tell you real quickly, don't mess with the land. Just trust me, I'll show you how to use it wisely later. So there's mechanic 1 doing his side. I'm going to drop mechanic 2 over here. Once again, I'll bring the little screen up so we can see what we're talking about, and I'm going to have him work this side as he takes care of these parts of these rides as well. You can see the gray of where I had to reach so that it was all connected. But now I've got my park pretty well set up to be maintained to start out. Notice I can click on the land. That's because later I'm going to teach you how to get to the water as well. Let's zoom back in. Let's close both of our little mechanic people. Let's hire a handyman and let him go do his thing. You'll find out later whether or not you need to add more of those. And then let's start by simply adding the easy rides. Get on this tab and just go through and add everything that they give you. I'm going to right click drag so that we can move over here, and I'm going to rotate this twice so the arrow's pointing at the gray. Notice it first goes into entrance mode, and I'm going to put my entrance far away, and I'm going to put my exit super close. Whenever you build a ride, you need to open it. So there's my green light, and I'm going to pick a price. I like to hold it down and just go to about $1. And then I'm going to close that little window. You can rotate the world like this so you can see your paths, and then we need to add a queue line for the people to stand in. I always recommend snaking them like that to use your land wisely, and boom, now people can ride our brand new ride. You've already got a kiosk. I'm going to press enter on the keyboard so we can spin around and find it. Your kiosk has your maps, and then also my favorite is the umbrella. If you change that to $5, you will make a fortune every time it rains, and it's kind of cool because you get to see them pop up. You can also later change the colors of the umbrellas. Let's go back to rides, and let's real quickly add a Ferris wheel, just showing you once again. Rotate it so the little arrow is aiming the way you want, and make sure you leave yourself space. I'm going to put the entrance over here and the exit there. And what that allows me to do is when I open it and pick my price, I can then make the nice queue line for them to stand in as well. Queue line, snap, snap. I'm going to press enter so I can see where I'm going better. If I go here, you'll see it connects right to the gray path. That's why I'm going to right click and delete that. And I'm going to go this way so I get a longer snaked line. And the other part that's smart about this is when the maintenance guys take care of it, he first works in this part, comes out and goes in this same entrance to finish fixing the ride. And then also when people get off the ride, they can say, hey, that was awesome, I want to ride it again. Don't forget you can also make them play music, but in class I like you to have the ear shut off so that we don't have to hear the music. Also keep track of what they're saying about the rides. They want something more thrilling. So real quickly before we wrap this up, let's go to the more thrilling rides and let's add the one that they have. Once again, rotating it. And I'm going to put this on this side of the park. Give myself a little bit of space. Put my entrance up here so I can have a nice line and my exit down there. open our ride, hit the coins, pick a price. It's nice that you can hold that down. That speeds that up a lot. And you've already seen the path trick, so I'm not going to explain it again. I'm just going to do it. And boom. Another ride for people to enjoy at our cool park. You may have noticed that we were missing a ride there. You may be able to speed things up by switching to maximum funding, or you could even shut off different rides as you're building. Friends, make sure you hit save, and when you do save game, we need to always hit the documents folder under libraries and then put your initials after it, and then make sure you also put the day that you're doing it, and make sure you plan for how long it takes to save, because you cannot quit until those Z's go away. And once they do go away, make sure you close immediately, because if you do anything after that, it won't be saved. So friends, I hope you found this useful. If you did, please mash that like button. If you've got a question, comment, or a suggestion, add it down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button. Last but not least, hit the notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new video from me, HLModTech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.